So we are blogging again today. We are on the Bahrain bus today. We are taking a bus from Isa town. Isa town is the academic area within Bahrain, very much a university town. Many of the schools are situated here. The Department of Education is also situated in Isa town. The Bahrain bus service is well provided and catered for. It has Wi-Fi on the bus when people travel from all across the country. The bus service are serviced by a local company that has got a contract and a partnership with an international company. Bahrain is a country in the Middle East. It's a kingdom country, and it means where the two seas meet. The Kingdom of Bahrain has a democracy that's based with a prime minister, which is very unique in the GCC countries. You don't normally find that the royal family is also represented by a prime minister in this part of the world. Bahrain is famous for its seas, beautiful oceans that can be utilized. It has got a desert area also, and there are lots of day trips that can be taken into the desert. It's got some beautiful beaches like Zalak Beach, close to the Bahraini University. Cultural diversity is found in Bahrain quite a lot. There's a big representation of foreigners working in Bahrain. One of the main reasons that foreigners come to Bahrain is the reason that the fact that the currency is very strong. It's the second strongest currency in the world. Kuwaiti currency is the strongest in the world. I'm originally from South Africa, from a small village town called Saldanha Bay on the west coast of Cape Town. If I compare my currency with the Bahraini currency, 1 BD, which is the Bahraini dinar, is worth 137 South African rand. And Bahrain has been experiencing a lot of economic wealth and growth at the moment. The three areas that the government has identified for economic growth is the tourism industry, which has got huge scope. And from a business point of view, the banking industry is well represented as well. And a lot of financial sectors and financial companies that do investment are actually putting themselves here and establishing themselves here internationally. HSBC Bank is well represented in Bahrain, so is Citibank from America, and several other international banks. Bahrain is growing tremendously. It has huge potential from an investment point of view. And the other sector that is really growing is the real estate development area. The government has got a great foreign policy where you can invest 100,000 BD, and for that you will get residency status for 5 years in Bahrain. So from an investment point of view, it's a great country to explore for investment. There are so many sectors that are open for people who want to establish their own business. Very few restricted sectors where foreigners cannot participate in the local economy. So if you are thinking of opening a business in Bahrain, doing any kind of business in Bahrain, it's really an attractive prospect to consider for investors. From a tourism point of view, there are a wide lot of things that can be experimented and can be enjoyed in Bahrain. Like I said, the beaches are accessible, the local bus service, and there are other tourism companies that do offer day trips. And of course, like I also said, the retail sector is growing. And Bahrain, I attended the entrepreneurship conference in Bahrain on the 14th of April to the 18th of April, and a lot of big companies are actually establishing themselves here. Also, for smaller entrepreneurs locally, it offers huge potential, not just for Bahrainis, but also for small businessmen. It's easy to establish a restaurant in Bahrain. You can get 5 visas in a company like that. So sponsorship is not required always for establishing your own business. You can establish your own business in your own name here for a sole entrepreneur who wants to establish a business. Business opportunities are here. The Bahraini government welcome everybody friendly to establish your own business here. and please come and visit Bahrain. Bahrain is definitely a country that is worth a visit, and Bahrain is also the gateway to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a vast country that is just lying underneath Bahrain, and there's a causeway bridge that connects the two countries. If we look deeper into the history of Bahrain, a lot of the land has been reclaimed by Saudi Arabia later. We have the American presence in Bahrain. There's an American naval base in Bahrain. The Bahrain International Museum is here to explore, to go and see and understand and find out more about the history. A lot of the international hotel brands provide employment for foreigners here, and they are also widely established here, and they are all the brands are here. Gulf Air is the national airline, and Gulf Air flies widely across to Europe, America, and not to Africa yet, but it reaches a lot of countries in the world. Like I said, from a tourism point of view, for those companies who are interested in establishing themselves here, there's wide opportunities. There are a lot of companies that can assist you with the documentation and document clearance for establishing your own company. Like again, I am on the local Bahraini bus. It's one of my privileges to be on this bus and to support them well, since they are involved in many good projects within Bahrain. This is now your travel channel signing off for now. My name is Adrian, and thank you for enjoying this time with us. We will explore more of the Bahrain culture as we venture into some of the more traditional areas like Muharraq, which is the traditional area. We will go visit a souk one of these days, and I will expose you to the local food, the local culture, and everything that is great about Bahrain. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. For those of you who follow my channel, you are welcome to subscribe to my channel. I would thank you for that. You can subscribe anytime you want. Thank you so much, and welcome for your time.